Welcome to the last episode of Fast Forward Reviews. I don't know which way this is going to start. There's going to be two intros into the original review from a year and a half ago as I get my arm out the way. But this is the very, very start. It's the very start, and then it's going to go start again. Welcome to Kuffs.
Hello, and welcome to the very, very, very start of Fast Forward Reviews' very last episode, and it's for Kuffs. Now, everything you're going to see after me right now is from the past. And when I come back, finally, I'm going to open this. But I'm not allowed to even open this right now at this point. It'll be the next clip, which is, I'll tell you, it is the 1st of September today. So, let's see how long it takes. I'm still editing Kickboxer. So yeah, I'm going to leave that on the shelf until then. See you soon. Ping! Hello, welcome to the very final episode of Fast Forward Reviews. Season 3 didn't go to plan. Basically, a year and a half ago, I filmed this review for Kuffs, and it's taken me this long to get around to doing it. And I'm at the moment working on Kickboxer, so Kickboxer and Kuffs are going to come out quite close together, but I'm making this the final episode. I'm going to continue doing the reviews for like review rant randoms. I'm going to keep the format of Jump Cutty for the baboonries when I have a good old rant. I enjoy doing them, but put the text in and the bricks in and all the VHSs and stuff like that. It's just, you know, I keep putting it on the backlog and I just get there. I just want to get there. Now, the reason why I'm filming this today is because this came. Now, you're going to find out what this is at the very end of this video. Kuffs came out in America on Blu-ray in April, so that was my original plan. I had it pre-ordered and everything, and it was going to cost $30, and no doubt I would have got a customs charge, and I wasn't willing to pay 50 quid for a Blu-ray. It seems to have like lost in limbo and gone away, but I've eventually found that, and this is what's really inspired me to fast track Fast Forward Reviews, get it done, get it finished, get Kickboxer finished, and this is the final episode. So I'll see you at the end after I've had a good rant. Hopefully I don't have to reappear to correct any mistakes because I can't fucking remember me. But yeah, this is the Fast Forward Review for Kuffs. The movie is Kuffs. Thank you very much, Charlie, once again for this. Wow, it's an original VHS video shop poster. Wow, thanks, Charlie. The movie is Kuffs. Spider-Man, please hold that for this video, please. It is an action. It's definitely a crime movie. And it's a comedy. The year, 1992. It's on for 1 hour and 42 minutes. Quite long for a 90s comedy, I thought. You know, it goes on a little extra 10 minutes, but yeah. Budget for this movie, couldn't find anything. Not on Christian Slater's autobiography, not on Wikipedia, not on IMDb. So the budget for this movie, I'm going to guess a couple of million back in 1982. Yeah, that's my guess. Next bit. This movie is a 15, starring Christian Slater, Mila Jovovich, Mila Jovovich, my God, Mila Jovovich, when she's like 15, Leon Rippy, Leon Rippy, Troy Evans, with Castro himself, Tony Goodwin, the guy from Ghost, good actor, bit weird in this, but yeah, him, and the first ever movie with Ashley Judd. Why do I think that? Doesn't Tony Goodwin play Castro in Kiss the Girls? Ashley Judd. I don't know, that's a fun fact. I'm going to leave you to Google that one, but I think that's actually true. I think I've got that right. That could be something to add to Kuffs as trivia on IMDb. Directed by Bruce A. Evans, and written by Bruce A. Evans, and Reynard. Gibb, it's not Gibb, Gid, Leon. Right, sorry, right down. I'm always butchering people's names. Sorry. Tagline for this movie in the UK: the law isn't what it used to be. And in America, it is when you have attitude, who needs experience? Kuffs. In America, this was a PG-13. Need to point that out because there's a bit in the review about it being a PG-13. PG-13. Kuffs. So here's a little bit about the movie. When a young George bails on his girlfriend after finding out that she's pregnant, his master plan is to move to Brazil and get in on the gold rush going on down there. He's young, naive, unexperienced, and the thought of becoming a father pretty much scares the shit out of him. George goes to see his brother to lend some money off. His brother just so happens to own this police district, which happens in San Francisco, when they couldn't afford to pay for the police department, so they sold it off to private investors so they could patrol the streets and it would be their district to make money. That's what his brother does, and George doesn't have a job.
Things take a twist of life when George's brother is killed in the line of duty, and George witnesses this but can't prove that who killed his brother. George then inherits the police district, making him the chief of police in his own way. There's a few loopholes there. George has to go to the academy during the day, patrol with a sidekick like bodyguard. Boss of business he knows has no idea what it's about. He didn't even graduate high school, so yeah, it's a bit edgy. Not really edgy, a bit wacky. Along with his new team, his sidekick that he poisons to death with sleeping pills, his dog Thunder, he sets out to track down his brother's killer, save the day, sort his district out, graduate college, become a police special, or patrol special, one of the two, and make stuff up with his girlfriend. Okay, fun fact for you. Kuffs is one of my favourite Christian Slater movies of all time. I bought this from Global back in 1997, 5th of February. This is actually signed by Christian Slater. I got to meet him in January this year. He was absolutely awesome. I got to meet him at the Glen Ross show in London. He was absolutely phenomenal.
Cool.
Get in.
Cheers.
What did I do? So the fun fact about this movie is I've always known this on VHS and it's been hard to get a hold of. It's never came out on DVD in the UK, and I watched this on Netflix. They'd never seen it, and this has subtitles in a scene involving the dog and Kuffs when he's duct taped.
So, unlike on the VHS, which this has no subtitles, and the one on Netflix is has subtitles, which are quite funny. I didn't know about this. It's, you know, only, I just like, what the fuck? Guess who's fuck? I just said fuck, I don't understand what fuck is. It's just got stars written there for fuck. And I was just totally fuck on this. The guy's like trying to get the Dr. Howell. He's just like,
oh, lovely. So yeah, it was totally different and blow my mind. It's like watching a bit with the Goonies with Corey Feldman when you realise, yeah, the Goonies is a 12 for a reason. He's on about cocaine and stuff like that while he's throwing the woman around the house. But yeah, that's an interesting, fun fact that blew my mind. Beeped out? Why was the F beeped out there? Anyway, back to the review. So here's my review of the movie. Kuffs is and always will be one of my favourite films of all time. But this is a review. This has recently appeared in my retro videos, my Welcome to London, my Good to Bad and the series. So I've ranted on about this, but this is a review still. This movie was tailor-made for Christian Slater. Fresh off Heathers, Pump Up the Volume, The Wizard, Tales from the Dark Side, anyone? This was tailor-made for Christian Slater because he was a pin-up poster boy of the late 80s into the early 90s. Have you seen the Goldbergs? Yes, I have. Thank you very much, Casper. Over and over again, get off the Goldberg rant. Now, this does borrow a lot of things from Beverly Hills Cop, the whole police kind of fish out of water kind of story, and definitely reminds you of that with the score. It's got a very synth vibe, which is obviously iconic to Beverly Hills Cop, but it's quite good in its own. It packs an awesome soundtrack when it comes to pop music involved in this. The Future So Bright, I've Got to Wear Shades, is the opening track of him dancing around his apartment or his girlfriend's house, I'm not sure. That's the one, you know, I bought these for a True Romance tribute video. Need to get round to filming that. It also has I Don't Want to Live Without You, which is one of the best power ballads of the decade. This is up there, to me personally, with Dare from Transformers movie. I just like, I've never been able to get a physical copy of it. The Kuffs soundtrack was out, and I'd seen it years ago. Like years and years ago I seen it, I should have bought it, but yeah. What an awesome song. What an awesome song. Check that out on YouTube, definitely. Don't Want to Live Without You, power ballad. The fourth wall breaking in this by Christian Slater, I absolutely adore. He just introduces himself straight away. It comes off the whole Ferris Bueller stuff, what John Cusack could do as well. Christian Slater is one of the few actors who can actually do this. It's like, hiya, I am an actor, this is a movie, follow me on this journey. Loads of stuff will be going on behind him and he's got time to introduce them and, you know, going on a rant or explaining to the audience what's happening. Unlike the bit where it just goes, Kuffs, yes, Kuffs, massive there, and it's yellow font. And then it has this massive role of like, what happened in San Francisco, you know, like to fill you in of like what happened and why private police guys or whatever. Get rid of that font with big cuffs there. But yeah, does that at the start, but then Christian Slater takes you on the journey all the way out through the film. There's some great stuff in the camera work in here as well. Either the top of this car park scene where you can see the scale where they've went for the budget, but even simple stuff where he's on the phone with his girlfriend and the side of the screen it's just her close into the camera where it looks like she's been faded in the side. Very good filmmaking. I did enjoy that. But this has some bonkers elements in it. There's a turkey theme that keeps going on, which is never explained, where a turkey keeps getting killed. Either it's run over by a scooter or it gets an Uzi to death. It's never really explained, the whole turkey. They don't finish the film by eating a turkey. Come to think about it, I should have went out and bought a turkey, but hey, whatever. It's even got a scene with water pistols where he can't find a gun and he gets his water pistol out. Has this still got anything in? No. Empty others from Bordello of Blood. Still haven't got around to filming that, but yeah, water pistol scene, you know, it's a bit like, it's even the same way he's got like swimming goggles on in the shower. It's just like, he's like, get out of here, I want to finish my shower. It's just like, you know, it's that kind of fourth wall stupidity. Even the bad guy has a picture of himself on his t-shirt, and guess where he gets shot? You know what I mean? It's like, hey, it's mental. And then it has a dig at the whole PG-13 should have been an R movie, where it's all beeped out, and they have this massive argument in the car where it's like, and he's like, you turn this mother. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just, and then it ends with a big fuck you. And this is a poke fun at the whole PG-13, but it's like, what the fuck? And I have watched this before with other people like Raoul and Pearson back in the day, and everyone was like, what's going on? It wasn't very clear in the UK, and if you don't take it as a joke, you suddenly, like, I think it takes you out of the movie a bit, but I still find it fucking funny. This does have a very sneaky, powerful, brilliant message, and it could be a tattoo for me down the line. There's a bit where he's driving along, and it's totally 90s, the music's there, it's slow motion, he's in the back of the car, he's thinking about his life, and it's just red. Big red wall, and has this written on it. Life is what happens when you're making other plans. Hello, I'm back. I love that. I just love it. It's so subliminal, like big subliminal. That's when it's dead flashy. Whoa, sorry about that. But yeah, just red font there. I just love that. I actually love that. It's like really like nice positive message. That it is a funny movie, but not outlandish wackiness. It doesn't know what it wants to be most of the time. You know, it's just sort of, you know what I mean? It's a watch a movie and switch off, have a good time. That's what a movie should be like. As I said before, this is now on Netflix in the UK. It's never seen the light of DVD in the UK and does deserve a DVD Blu-ray release in my opinion. And how many VHSs? No more concert bricks. Sorry, the concert bricks have gone. It is now how many VHSs? This is personally 1, 2, 3, 4 VHSs out of 5. To most people it'll be a 3, but to me it's a 4 for the personal factor. And oh, it's just amazing. Thank you very much, Charlie. Thank you very much, Christian Slater, for that. It's awesome. If you haven't seen Kuffs, definitely check it out. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. So welcome to the outtakes of Kuffs. It's going to jump back a few times, some different things. I might say goodbye more than once, but welcome to the outtakes.
Where's the turkey gone? Have you got the turkey? Aye, walk away with guilt. I think mine was at the turkey.
Okay, so welcome to the outtakes. Now as you can see there, didn't have a turkey, but what about a duck? Should we have duck? Maybes? No, we'll not have duck. There's going to be a few outtakes. It's going to jump around. I'm trying to make this worth it for the last episode. There's the Kuffs poster in here, all framed in glass. Going to be a couple of surprises down the line. But what I want to talk about quickly is this. This is a signed one. Now Christian was super nice. The show Glen Ross was good, and I wasn't happy about how it's presented. So it's literally going to cut to Christian Slater signing this.
You got it now? That's very sweet. Cool.
Get in.
Cheers.
What
Thank you so much.
So that was Christian. He was dead nice, dead canny. Didn't have to stop and sign for Jack shit. Not Jack, my friend Jack. But yeah, thank you very much. And you're going to see some other gems in this, and then I'm going to come back. Right. So what is in the package? So hopefully this should be right at the very end. Christian Slater should have appeared when I got my Kuffs VHS signed. I do have 3 versions of Kuffs. There's no way I'm digging out the other 2. They are absolutely buried. Still haven't got it on DVD or Blu-ray. Whoever's had this has just repackaged it and sent it out. Now I couldn't believe I got this on eBay for the price. I paid £20 for what you're about to see here. Hopefully it's I think it is. But yeah, it's something to do with Kuffs. Now, I need a knife. I love Kuffs. I actually watched Ghost last night, and Kuffs' Teddy,
He's the bad guy in Ghost. There we go. Okay. So let's have a look in here. First up, let's go for it. It is the VHS. It's a small box VHS. I do have 2 versions of this. I will get me other version actually. Ooh, breaking stuff. Hang on, I'm still here. So no jump. That's the one I've had all the way through the video. The poster you see behind us is actually framed now as well. But that's the one I got Christian to sign. And on the small box VHS. So whoever's had this has kept it in nice condition. It's got a little bit entertainment and video banner around the top of it. It's exactly the same front and back. Being preserved. So this is, you might be surprised. I mean, I'll probably be surprised what's in the rest of the package. VHS is a little bit broken. Wow. Super bad. That tape has got more mold than a corpse. Wow. So yeah, the guy made the part, but there, that's how you look after a VHS. That will still play and work. But yeah, so I have a few, but that wasn't the reason why I got that. It wasn't. It's there. Now there's meant to be other bits. Oh. Sure. Oh, hang on. But you're wondering what's in the box, the package. There's a little letter. Thank you for visiting Spooky House Movies. So it is a bit of a collector. Now, bum ba da bum bum bum. Wow. These are original lobby cards, entertainment and video Kuffs, that you would get now when you go into lobby cards and you get like your pictures and stuff. So Christian Slater, Mila Milotovic, and Christian Slater, who's Turkey, just outside the Patrol Special Office. Like, unbelievable. Wow. Check them out. They're amazing. They're class. So I will be getting them framed. They're amazing, like, and okay. So you're going to end the series for good and proper. You're going to end it with something good. This should be an original, like the other poster, just a little bit different. This might have to go to Frame House. It's going to have to go to Frame House. Hang on, I'll put this down. It's the original cinema poster of Kuffs. And obviously, probably going to be the still for YouTube. Big giveaway, spoiler, probably, but yeah. That is absolutely, that's huge. That's an original quaddy poster. See, I Don't Want to Live Without You by Greg Tripp, now out on EMI Records. I need to find that. That song is absolutely amazing on the odds, so that's amazing. Drops the yellow, which they found there, but they've always went for a blue, and that mixture of Kuffs. But yeah, that's amazing. So I've been Stephen Mason. This has been Fast Forward Reviews. It's funny enough, I'm just watching Room 237. This is a documentary about The Shining. The Shining was the very first episode. I had a lot of fun doing them. It was great to have Jack and Annie involved for how much they were at the time. It's a different part of my life, you know. I like doing the ones with Jack. Me and Jack don't try to plan stuff now. It's just all the winging. But yeah, thanks for everyone who's watching. Still like, share and subscribe to the channel. Keep an eye on Review Randoms, they're the new generation of the reviews. We do the good, the bad and the what the fucks. We do podcasts now as well. So yeah, but this is the very last episode of Fast Forward Reviews. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. For now, for this series. Thanks for watching the series. Goodbye. Right, this is the very end of Fast Forward Reviews. Obviously I've done the quad poster, the VHS and all that kinds of stuff. I got this on eBay and it came super fast. This is Greg Tripp. It's a theme tune from Kuffs. It's a 7-inch single. It's quite rare. Picked it up ridiculously cheap. I think someone's just selling it. But yeah, Don't Want to Live Without You is one of the best songs. And the way it's cued in the film is fantastic. So I can't express enough to just listen to it. It'd be like you got a little power ballad. Something like Casper would listen to, you know. I was going to do the whole like binoculars. I don't need fucking binoculars. I keep going because that's probably right. Me goggles, but I can't even find my swimming goggles. So yeah, I was going to do the whole scene in the thing and the thing. What thing?
the whole scene in the shower because he was wearing that. I've got the water pistol, but I still didn't get a fucking turkey. Wow. And that vent, you know. But yeah, effort. Fucking hell. Did I eat before it explodes? But yeah, before I set me neck in the bathroom. The next outtake should be the very, very last outtake. We've had the quad poster, we've had the single. Yeah, the next one's the next one. The next one's the last one. Wow, just go back in the shower, stay here, and just never finish this video. Right, this is the very end. Took on the Def Leppard t-shirt, just had to go and find the Def Leppard t-shirt. Thank you very much for watching the series. It's been a bit wacky, I've had great fun. Everything you've seen today, right, this morning I woke up with a raw outline for Kickboxer, and I went along, cutting it down. And I'm not going to do this. White Warrior, all the font, added all that, did the little bit at the end, edited it, took ages, cutting it down, trimming it down, and then I went straight into that. And I've watched about 7 episodes of the X-Files in the background as I've been cutting through half an hour of raw footage from the original interview, the additional content, the Greg trip, the unboxing of the VHS, the lobby cards, which have since then been framed. Got a proper love for framing stuff. This sits in the end room behind the telly that you can't see, but you can see when you walk in. Nice glass fit, just perfect. Just had to cut Christian Sitter's brow off on that. Rattle, rattle, rattle. And you think after all that now, the quad poster, there's nowhere for that. Will get framed by Frame House eventually. Probably could have fit there, but where do you put that kind of stuff? So after all that, what possibly could be the end surprise? Now it's not the Blu-ray, I've just had a look actually. The Blu-ray is going for about 30 quid, free postage. Not the Blu-ray, just been on eBay. Soundtrack's pretty expensive, it's like gold dust. But what is this? I never thought I would own this. This might not even be it, which will be even hilarious. It could be a bootleg, it could be... fuck, I don't know, like literally. But what a long day. Honestly, I mean, I haven't done like Kickboxer 5 review, or whatever Kickboxer wants to be. It's been in editing, I would say back end of 3 or 4 months. I mean, even like when you when I'm wearing the waisted treads top, I'm talking about still cutting it then. That was filmed weeks ago. All that footage is coming from like the June, July footage, you know what I mean? So this has been super packaged, right? 2 slits down either side. And we'll have to go down the side. So Kuffs is no longer on Netflix. Disappeared. Wow, someone is a professional packer. It's sealed inside as well. Oh, it's going to go round the merry-go-round again. Okay, so it's a package inside of a package. I don't know what this is. Oh my god, I mean, I didn't order this. This is down to Brittany. Thank you very much, Brittany, for this. It's one of Brittany's little curveball ones. Ugh. Thanks to Big Dave, I think. No, Big Dave, me mum. Like that box set thing was on eBay. I think Big Dave was trying to sort it out and I couldn't wait. He was going to get it for you. My god, I'm sorry, this is totally unplanned. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, you'd be not stupid. You probably knows what it is. It's a Kuffs soundtrack. I've just looked and this is like 150 quid on eBay. It looks photocopied, but that's the way it is. There's blue font behind the Kuffs itself. I remember this in Virgin Megastores in Eldon Square. It's got the Kuffs theme. Opening tracks, the Kuffs theme, Stakeout, Crazy in Distance, Night Drive, The Visitor, George Gets Sam Face, Need for Speed, Kuffs theme, The Confrontation, So Bad, At the Laundry. I ain't seen Greg Tripp here. I mean, don't get us wrong, I've got Greg Tripp, but I actually don't see. It's the score, which is even better. But again, you would think Greg Tripp would be over it. It's the original score, composed and played. It's the fucking score. I mean, I love scores. I would have thought Greg Tripp would have been slapped on the end, like. Do 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 do. So yeah, Greg Tripp does not exist on the soundtrack, which is pretty shocking. But it's even better that it is the score. I'm over the moon with that. Wow. Wow, look at that. Look at the fucking gold disc, man. That is fucking some weird shit. Oh, the fucking gold. It's a gold CD. It's like the holy grail. That's how you end fast forward reviews. I mean, I thought Prayer the Roller Boys poster at the start of the series. When you have attitude, who needs experience? Oh my god. My god. Just inside there. Beverly Hills Cop, Top Gun. So, it's the same guy. It looks like he did Beverly Hills Cop, Top Gun, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Fire and Ice, Running Man. Wow, Tango and Cash. So that's the Kuffs soundtrack. This is definitely the very, very, very end. It's about half an hour this episode, isn't it? I'm surprised Greg Tripp's not on there, but as you've seen in the video, I've got Greg Tripp. But oh my god. So halfway down the line, I'll probably get Greg Tripp's album, but I'm going to go and put that on right now and finish ending this review. Probably all in one day. It's mental to think that Kickboxers, literally Kickboxers has been rendered, uploaded and released straight away, so to have Kuffs out the way the same day is just insane, and insane, especially when I've done like, what else I do today? Cavs video from HMV, Future Heads video as well. Busy day. This is the very end of Fast Forward Reviews. Thanks for everyone. Wow. It's me, the duck, go and listen to this. Goodbye. Goodbye.
And now, the end is here.